Good evening and blessings to everybody. Okay, you guys, I just wanted to share a little something here with you that just kind of, well, it blew me away. Anyways, let's take a listen.
Here in this news report. Ready for it? Scientists in Israel say they have successfully grown some mice embryos, complete with beating heart cells, heads, and the beginnings of limbs, in an artificial womb. As in not inside a mama mouse, but rather inside a glass jar. And they kept these poor little things alive for as long as 11 to 12 days, which is about half the normal gestation period it takes to grow a baby mouse. So, this is huge! This is something that's never been done before. Growing a mammal outside of a womb for that period of time to such an extent. What's more, scientists also ran experiments on them, adding in toxins, dyes, viruses, and even human cells just to see what would happen to their tiny little heads and other tiny baby parts. But that's not the worst sounding thing in this little news report. No. The worst sounding thing is that the scientists say the research could open the window to do this with human embryos, growing them in a roughly recognizable shape with a head, tail, and limb buds, much like a first trimester human, and then using them as a source of tissue for medical treatments and research. Which is something scientists already do with aborted embryos, which sounds so bad it's hard to even wrap our heads around the fact that we do this. But we do, people. Oh, we do. So, now that you've gotten that into your head, back to the whole gender thing. Sure, these scientists aren't talking about growing artificial embryos into fully realized humans who then go out and become Instagram influencers. They're only talking about growing them a little bit, using their tissue, and then throwing them out like leftover Uber Eats. For now. But in today's rocket-fueled world, where we're progressing faster and faster, it's only a matter of time, my fellow humans, grown in utero, until lab-grown humans walk among us. We can already procreate without having sex. Soon we'll be able to do it without any biological mess whatsoever. We can just grow them in a lab. We no longer need gender, so we're getting rid of it. Because that's what we do. We evolve when our tools evolve. Just like we did when we figured out how to knock stuff out of trees or make fire. We evolved. And our procreation tools are growing by the minute, just like those poor mice. That's what's going on with the whole gender stuff right now, people. We're evolving right past it into genderless, alien-like beings right before our very eyes, which are bound to evolve and get bigger soon, too. But that's another news report. That's my story.
Okay, you guys, well, my thoughts are messed up, evil, and sick.